Hi, Chef Phant. This is Chef Phant. So this is the next lecture on diabetic skin. How do I use the technique to reverse diabetics, reversing diabetics? I use this cream. So this is my cream that I use for reversing my diabetics. Okay. Hopefully you understand what I try to do, explain it to you, and then you can have total understanding the way I do them. Okay, after you know all the food, all the ingredient, and how the thing put it together. Okay, now we're going to look at schematic what I do it to be successful reversing diabetes. Okay. In order to determine if you have diabetes or not, is dictated by the hemoglobin A1C percent. Okay, so this is American associations, American Diabetes Association, and American Heart Association. And then you got all these endocrine technology, the advisory, those kind of thing. So this is very, very different. Each institution established differently. You see, because the HbA1c it decides whether you have diabetes or not. So based on the number, you see, at current is about if you have if your A1C less than 6.5 or you don't have diabetes. So if you do now, they created all the pre-diabetes or diabetes before that, but it just I mean phenomenal for me. It's all kind of thing they don't agree. All the institutes does not agree because American diabetes they say less than 7.0. But let's go back to 2019. So the heart dissolution is less than 8%, but between 7 and 8, those kind of thing. And then you go all the technology that they do research, those kind of thing, that they say if you are older adult, it's 7.0 to less than 7.5, those kind of thing. If you have multiple chronic, now your A1C should be less than 8.0, 8.08%. Okay, those kind of thing. It's kind of, I think it's the combination of these inconsistent the number from different organizations. So how do I know if I have or don't have it? So the only way you know is HbA1c. Okay, so we go to go from there. Let's see what is when you know a lot of information, a lot of data, a lot of thing that they try to do and control us, and you can make your own decision like me. So what I'm going to do with it. So because I don't like to use the pill, so then I have to come up with the other solution that I can help myself to protect myself and utilize the pill, whatever it is. So this is it come out to be my diabetes schematics that I use to deal with it, and then I successfully reversing it. Okay. So reverse diabetes with Thai food. That's what I come up with the solution because I'm trying to avoid the pill that I don't want to take. I don't want to screw up my system. So since you know the data from different sources, they are different. So I make based on my decision and I lead to it. Blah blah blah. That's what I think. I set that my target is less than or equal to 7.0%. Yeah, for HbA1c, because I viewed my argument with this, and I if I'm going to be successful, I have to know all of this. So I know the Thai medicinal taste in the body system. So I have the knowledge for food PhD. I know the type of the fat intake. I know the Python nutrient, okay, and nutrition benefit, sugar type, the whole food but quality. So we're going to go into that system, and sugary drink to avoid, cooking oil choice that we need to pick it to when make decision what kind of thing you're going to use, cooking diabetic food, okay, and the target is less than equal to 7.0%, okay. That's the goal. That become the optimum goal is 7, less than equals to 7, and diabetic schematic. That what is come up with, okay, with all this knowledge. And here it comes. So and here it comes. It reversing T2 diabetic with methodology. Is I invented it. I created it. So first thing that I do is keto low carb diet, 2 meals a day, okay, and intermittent fasting that you need to do. You eat within 6 hours and you fast 18 hours whenever you start, whatever, from 10 to 12, and then you have 6 hours to eat, and after that you don't eat any more meal. You can snack with the nut, and pretty much each day go by like that. And then you add more exercise for 30 minutes to do some small your muscle, work, those kind of thing, your arm, your leg, whatever it is, just to make sure that your body don't get stiff. And the stress free that I have to manage. So try not to, do a lot of meditation, eliminate all the bad thought, throw it away the thing that it doesn't work, make sense. So it's try to be no stress during the process that they do. And then I sleep well. I sleep minimum 6 hours, 7 hours. Usually I don't. I sleep 4 hours, those kind of thing. Sometimes I stay overnight, stay up 24 hours just doing my own thing. So I can't do that anymore. So now lately, minimum of my sleep is 7 hours. So usually the body clock is automatically wake me up after 7 hours, no matter what time that I sleep, and then 7 hours I wake it up. But the more you do, your alarm clock is more accurate, because whatever I do, I don't stay up late. I have to go to bed before 12, midnight, and then I wake up at 7 o'clock automatically. My body clock, it wake me up. So, and then I reduce my wine from a bottle to 1 glass. That all it, and then I add fresh herb and spice into my food a lot more. I add all kind of things, and then the rotation of the food. That's what I do, and the whole routine here is give me the successful to reverse diabetes. Okay, we're going to go through a lot of detail on it. Okay. Intermittent fasting. This is the thing that helped me out a lot when I first start. Okay, I start with eating within 8 hours and 16 hours fasting, because not eating anything, just the water. After that, you do just the water and some nut, like almond, that kind of thing, a handful of it, and that if I feel hungry. So I did that for 3 months or 4 months, and then my body get used to it with the routine that I do. And then I change to where I eat 6 hours. Within 6 hours, 2 meal. Okay, before I did 3 meal, now 2 meal, and I fast 18 hours. And this one it did good for my body because my body take it pretty well, and the routine going in pretty well. I start the routine when intermittent fasting. This just when I first started 9.3, A1C, and I managed to come down to 7.0, and it's stable on 7.0. It got a solid, it doesn't have fluctuation, go up and down, go up and down, because everything is good, everything is in the routine, and I set it up. So because the intermittent fasting, it helps your brain activity, you got more activity, you lose weight because you exercise and you fasted, and then it reduce possible cancer prevention. Because all the food they eat, and the time that they have to process less, they have longer time to process. I think that it's possible the cancer prevention, the heart health promotion, anti-aging, insulin resistance, decreasing the insulin resistance. That when you have the problem with a lot of hyperglycemia, and then hypoglycemia and normal things. So this doesn't help your hormone a lot, because the body work inside after you do this fasting. Okay, you increase muscle power and you reduction of the inflammation, because sometimes I get a joint pain like that. It's suddenly why I have that for no reason. So after I managed to limit it, T2 diabetes limited, so everything is pretty go away. You don't have heartbeat, irregular heartbeat, or got severe headache, those kind of things. So it pretty much help. Okay, intermittent fasting. You have to do it. You don't try. You have to do. You learn how to do them, and then when you get used to it, it becomes your routine, and then life is easy after that. Okay. When you take when you when you have a problem with diabetes, so most likely you get fat, and you have to know what kind of fat in your body. The three type of fat in your body, which is called metabolic metabolic metabolic. If you call metabolically ill, if you the three things that you have, and then now when you identify you have diabetes, that they're going to give you a pill. There are three different pills: the metformin for blood sugar, lisinopril pill for high blood pressure, and aspirin. You can take the counter aspirin to prevent blood clot, and then the statin if you have a high cholesterol. Okay, but most likely when you have diabetes, your cholesterol sometimes go to the maximum edge, or sometimes overflow a little bit. Sometimes you have a lot of it, so you get blood clots on that. So if you metabolic dysfunction, like you have a fatty liver, you have a fat about half of a pound in your liver, so most likely you got that fatty liver, which is caught from sugar. Okay, and then you have subcutaneous fat, or big butt fat. Like it go on the sides of your body. Like a side-wide, wonderful grow side-wide, those kind of thing. Is it for the store energy, because you overeat, you eat too much, that the fat you're gonna accumulate allow you weight. So if you have an insulin resistance, that means you probably have about 22 pounds around your weight. So that we call you insulin resistant, because you can store, because they mid identify, we have to have storage it for energy, but you have that storage, but you never exercise, never do anything, that we get fat, and then that caused the problem. Okay, and then another, this is the big thing that a lot of people that I talk to, they're not aware of it, that visceral fat, that belly fat, that inside you, that it's caused by stress. So if you have diabetes, stress is very, very important because they have a cortisol. When you stress, the body is secreting cortisol in the system. So if you have a 5% of cortisol, 5 pounds, the fat cortisol going to affect your system. Okay, that's what you will get belly fat from stress. In my case, because I lost someone that I, spend the life with, so that when the stress come, that is after I already reverse it, and then I can see the thing different. Is a lot of things started to change. Your blood sugar is going to increase. Your heart rate will go irregularly faster, and the mood that you have, it swing up and down, swing up and down, swing up and down. Sometimes you got a headache, severe headache, joy, pain, those kind of thing. But even though you have you can take the pill to control it, it doesn't go away, because a minute you learn to manage to stretch. But for me, I do meditation. So and then I go back, look into the teaching of Buddha about the law of nature, because if you learn how to control your mind, not to think about negativity, not to think about the law, it's got to throw you when something, then when it come up, you have to manage to throw away. So then it's just help it out to where you don't too stressful. Okay, calm yourself down with meditation. So we're going to have a little bit on that in this video to tell you what it is, how to really simply do the control. Throw away the bad emotion, the bad thought, and coming in, how to make it subside real quick, how to come to go the way that using the teaching of Buddha. Doing it. This is not religion. This is the thing to help yourself how to eliminate the bad thought. Okay, it have something. It does not something that you believe. It's something inside you and how you deal with it. Okay, that's the teaching of Buddha. So, okay, see if the all of these things have the cortisol pill. This is the one thing, the one pill that I experimented. I take one statin, because even though my cholesterol doesn't go that high, but it's just on the edge of the max. So I take one pill, and then I got severe headache, ache, and pain, the whole body. My body didn't take. I tell my doctor, so I'm not taking it. Can you take it back? Give me my money back, that kind of thing. So I'm not taking it. That's why I start looking to the way to how to eliminate all these pills, because lisinopril going to make your electrolyte dysfunction if you're a male. The female, then you got a lot of problems too. So you cannot explain that you ask the female people in bad mood, that kind of thing, that it affect you a lot. Okay, and the metformin and the blood sugar. So these are another thing that I minute I take them, I got like my brain doesn't function pretty well, for whatever reason, I don't know. So that's why I come up with my schematic to get rid of all the pill. Okay. So how do you overcome the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? The NAFLD, those kind of thing that they abbreviated. So what happened was it's a healthy, if the healthy liver, it will look like this. So it's non-alcoholic, you reversible. This one, if you non-alcoholic fatty liver or disease, you can reverse it. So it's non-alcoholic. That what irreversible. It become cirrhosis because you got really severe bad liver problem. Okay, so everything you do, the liver cell, they will accumulate it nice and polite, shiny, all the good-looking liver that you want to eat them. No, you can't eat the human liver. So if you're not checked down, so the guy that eat the body. So no, you're not that. So it nice and shiny. I mean, if you start to have problem, the large doublet of fat it start coming into your liver and stay in there. The more you do, so you become inflamed. The more you get that, become inflamed, and then you start getting problem. Your liver is not functioning pretty well. So everything starts screw up. Okay, you cannot do your hormone. You cannot detox. You cannot do all kind of thing. At the end, that you see is overwhelming in your system. It will pop up and then it will destroy your liver, and then you have liver cancer, and then you die. So a lot of things that can determine with it, because when you eat, when you pee, you will see this urine color. That's what how they detect it. So you have the red and pink, those kind of thing, the urine come out. That means you have really severely problem with your liver, and then your kidney can help, secrete all this. So if you have clear color, you be good. Your pale is still good. All in, it's not kind of problem. You can darker, okay, liver problem indication already. So you want to stay with clear. In order to stay with clear, you have to drink a lot of water. Like in my scheme, I add the water into the system. Shh, shh, shh. Hey, no. Shh. Quiet. Shh, shh. So the more you drink the water, right, the better off your urine will come out clear. So I add, before I drink really late water, 1 or 2 bottles of 50 milligram. I think 250 milligrams of the water, 2 bottles. And now I add 2 more bottles, 4 bottles a day, and then 2 cups of coffee and 2 cups of green tea. So I make sure I have enough the water in my system. So, and that worked out really well. So now you understand your liver caused you problem. Okay, you have to drink your water. Before I went to the doctor and talked to the doctor, you know the symptom of the fatty liver, that kind of thing, and they tell you go to YouTube and you dig on it. You probably know, but the thing that I know is a lot of things going on. They have to do the liver screening, that kind of thing. So I didn't do that because I didn't feel anything. So when I realize, oh, I have something, I just sometimes abdominal pain for no reason, those kind of things. So I don't have those. And then they say, you lost some weight, yeah, but I expected it because I do fasting, those kind of things. So then when they do the test, it pretty much they decide with, I think, the color of the urine. And then they will as if you are nauseating or your brain getting bigger, enlarged, your brain in men, so those kind of thing. And suddenly you have a tit, so those kind of thing I don't have. So, and then you lost the appetite? No, because I love food. I can eat just about anything. It's fatigue, so somewhat, you know, if I work too hard, then I got some fatigue because I don't work anything sitting on my butt all day, so I don't have any fatigue like that. So up down on pain, I don't have it. The weakness, I don't because I'm very active because I do my own garden. I do a lot of things, and the genocide. I don't have that. My eye is very clear. I don't have yellow in my. It doesn't have the yellow in my eyebrow, and my urine already white because I drink a lot of water. I don't have swollen in my leg. So this is a symptom that you can tell by yourself without the doctor that, okay, you have a lot of this in there. That means, oh, you might have a fatty liver, and you want to make sure that you have to tell the doctor to assign the liver screening, testing for your bile, so that we know if you have the liver problem or not, fatty liver or not. So because you cannot go in and take a picture that good, you don't have the camera, so everything now they probably can do it because if you have good machine to do it, okay. But if you don't have machine, you just observe yourself. Do you have any of these symptoms or a lot of these symptoms? So then when you have a liver problem, then now you have to eat the food just to where the liver is in the function of the liver. So that is my thing that I do, because even though I don't have liver problem, but I still have have to do the detox my liver and have to maintain cell detoxing on my liver by using food, certain kind of food, acidic food, those kind of things. Okay, we're going to learn that in this Thai diabetic cooking, using the food to do this, to reverse the function of the liver function, to detox literally. When I was confused and not clear about myself, do I have it, do I don't have it, and the doctor is pretty convinced that you don't have it because they don't have to order, the liver screening for me. So I say, okay, let's see, assuming I have some, but not all, because I don't have any of those symptoms. So I come up with the routine. This is what I'm going to do. This is the approach that I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to do low sugar intake, late starch because starch turns to sugar. Eat 2 meals a day. Eat more veggie, late ripe food because fruit is a lot of sugar, and no fruit juice. So that's the thing that I come up with. And then because of the fructose, corn syrup, those kind of thing, that is something that add to your system, add into the food. So I don't eat those kind of things. So I then have to learn how to read the label. So, what did that mean? This thing, that thing, and then if you watch all of these video, they put it on one of the session. You will see I talking about how I explain how I see it, and I add more green tea to drink to try to push my urine out. So the green tea will help. I mean, you drink the green tea, 2-3 times, put the lime, squeeze the lime juice in there. So within probably, if your system is good, an hour and a half, you start peeing. And you will see you pee probably 2-3 times from the color a little bit darker into clear water, come out clear. That the green tea that specifically I add into my system there to add into my routine, because I drink a lot of water, full bottle already. 2 cup of tea, and now add green tea to push it out your urine. And then you see, you probably did 2-3 times, 4 times urine, and then after that, when everything is clear, then you be good. You don't have to drink more water, more green tea. You'll be fine, and you never get thirsty anyway because a lot of water in your system. Okay. When I feel hungry, like after I had intermittent fasting time, eating time, so I do the little bit of a handful snack of the nut. But this nut, sometimes people misunderstood that nut have to be hard shell nut, tree nut, okay? Not plant nut like peanuts. So you don't want to do that because it's different. Because the tree nut have more nutrients and had what you call digest slowly, so that it help you full, bring it up till you don't feel hungry. Okay. And then I change the food before I eat everything. I eat junk food, eat all kinds of food. Whoever hand food, this good, that good, I eat them. But when I have diabetes, no, I can't do that. I have to eat the whole food. Usually the whole food, keto, low carb, those kind of thing. I don't eat because the Thai food it already have good portion for you. But the sad part of portion is because we eat rice, they pile rice on you. That rice is turned to sugar. I have to cut down to where if I were to eat rice, it's half cup or 1 cup, depend. And lately, because I still do the intermittent fasting, lately I eat what you call only a half of the cup of rice and eat all in the morning. In the evening, I don't do that. I eat vegetable and meat, those kind of thing. So everything changed my eating habits. So the acidic thing that I created, this one is help really extremely 100% help to where I can control amount of the food, because this thing, what it does is going to clean your system, waking up your system before the food comes, because you have to drink it 10-20 minutes before your meal. So, and you drink it warm. Okay, what you do, you put a lime juice, you squeeze down to 4 to 7 tablespoons, depend on how much acidity that they have in there. So sometimes if you don't want too much, I take a little 2 tablespoons, that kind of thing. And then apple cider vinegar, that it have to be moderate. With the moderate, you got the sediment down below that is still active. So you just check it and put it in 1 tablespoon in there. And then pink salt is Himalayan salt. So from the mountain, it have low sodium and have a lot of mineral within that, and it's not a late toxic because it's in the mountain that they would accumulate probably 1,000 years ago, more than that, and then they take it out, and then the warm water. If you don't want to boil the water, you just mix everything in there and put it in microwave for 30 seconds. It's just about right. So you don't ruining the acid juice, what you call acrobic acid, the lime juice. You don't ruining it. So because just the warm water, not hot water. Okay, because hot water you will kill the lime juice. Okay, that is how I clean up my fatty liver. So this is the drink before meal. So I successfully cleaned it because that 3 months ago or 2 months ago, so I managed to get my doctor to get the appointment to do liver screening, checking on my bile, those kind of thing. So I come up, I don't have fatty liver, my liver is so clean, those kind of thing. So this thing is, it for me, for precaution, prevention, then I did it. Because in Thailand, I do a lot liver detox because we use the Thai medicine, the Thai herb, and clean it up. But that one takes 3 days. You don't eat for 3 days. You just drink whatever they give it to you, and you losing weight. You come out, you clean it out, and they make you see your poop. What is it come out from your system? It's quite interesting, but take 3 days. But they do in Thailand. This is a Thai medicinal doctor that they do it. So it's useful for me. Okay, if you have a chance, try to do it. If you don't have the chance, you can do the drink. So that within 3 months, I did it. After I do the drink, so it's more than 3 months. When I went to check, so I have no problem at all. They call squeaky clean. You don't have anything in there. Okay, try it out. You want to do this? Did it to help clean up your liver? Talk about detox. When you want to detox, you will lose. You will know something wrong with your liver. Suddenly you have numbness, you have tingling, you have burning sensation in your feet. Those kind of things that is another indication of you got something wrong with your system. Probably more likely liver or your gut inflamed. And if you have diabetic, you're gonna go all the way to whole food or whole feet. You see the dark, your vessel turn purple, turn black, those kind of thing. That okay. And then sometimes you can swallow, your hand tingling, those kind of thing. Time for you to detox. So if you can't afford those kind of thing, but you do can drink, so try it out. Will it help you or not? For me, it helped. It helped liver thing, liver disease. Preventing now, so that help my liver to function pretty well. Okay, detox. Put one word in your head if you really have a lot of severe problem, because if you detox with the herb, so you're not going to think. If people think, oh, you detox with herb, when you do the detox, you might put the bad thing in your system, but you do the herb, it's totally different. Okay, the herb they already been studied for a long time, and then what is good to the body, that what how they use it. I remember when the first day we drink olive oil, with water, the solution is some more herb in there, and one big bottle, and you have to squeeze that in before you do anything else. So it's kind of interesting. Suddenly you eat oil into your system, and that oil is going in start cleaning up process. It tell your stomach, okay, something coming in, that kind of thing, and you got all the herbs that go into your system at all medicinal. So it's interesting. If you go to Thailand, you have chance to do it. Detox with Thai medicinal herb is absolutely will help you a lot. Your skin look better, you feel a lot better, you feel lighter. After 3 days, it takes about 3 days, okay? But you stay there, they have a place for you to stay and do all those things. They have a room for you to stay by yourself, because you have to do a lot of douche, after that you have to clean it up, the system. Put it in your mouth, squeeze it out to your, they call kulu, so get it out. So that you have to do that, but it really clean it up your system in a short time, but it take 3 days. Okay, try it, you love it. So when you're doing that, cleaning the system by detox with the Thai herb, so this is an organ target that they do going into your system to go try to clean all the toxic imperfection, whatever it is, just make you help a lot more. And then you should be good, your digestion system should be improved, your blood vessel should be, getting softer instead of getting hard. You have diabetes, so you can see your blood vessel getting hard because you try to move it, very difficult to move. You press it, you can see the lump, they not really go flat like those kind of thing because they lost elasticity, the movement of the distraction of the vessel it not function properly. That's what it is, what it's all about. Okay, we so this one we're going to talk about the liver detoxification pathway. So what happened is you have a lot of toxin, it's metabolic end product, whatever it is you have it in there, the microorganism, contamination, pollution, insecticide, pesticide, food addictive, drug, alcohol, whatever you put in your mouth, that is going to be fat soluble that you go into your system. Okay, and then the nutrient that you require nutrient for to do this. So you have to have vitamin B, vitamin E, vitamin C, the folic acid, glutathione, glutathione. I think I pronounced it right. The antioxidants, milk tissue, and carotenoids. So all these the goodie that you need to put in your system. I mean, you have to eat, okay, and then come from various kind of food that it have those things in there, and then because on step 2 that we're going to do, we have to know the nutrient again, amino acid, the fat, glutamine, glycerine, fluorine, sulfurate, and cruciferous vegetable. So all these things, it's accumulation when you do it's toxic waste product that you water soluble. So eliminate process out of your gallbladder when we go to the brine and bowel action. If you come from the eliminate all the toxic, the gallbladder going to do it and go to the brine, and then you get a bowel action. So it come from kidney to go to urine. So you can see all these, poop in the urine. Literally, your toxic is going to come out. Okay, that when you do a toxification, liver, when you do the liver detox, then they're going to take all the toxin out of your system. Where there are many ways people do taking drugs, to do all these different kind of routine, but in Thai, they do with the Thai medicinal herb. Okay. So the liver detox with Thai herb, that is going to help your skin, your liver, your intestines. It's cleaning, the kidney and your lung. So because of the herb that they use, you see, when you do that, the detox of them, they're all juice, but these are mixed with a lot of herb that they put into the system. So they will explain it to you what happened to your liver, what it does, or you get lecture. They can give you lecture and tell story. If you went one time, or you can, oh, it's interesting what you say. The second time you don't have to listen to all it because you go right to the routine, because they will keep track of whatever you do, the value they lead, at the record of what they do, and then because of the 3 day you have to drink all kinds. They have all the drink is every day different and different herb, those kind of things that they have their science on hand to where how to do this. So that's why they professionally you go into their place to do this thing. Okay, and that when you poop it out, every time you poop, the last day, pretty much the poop that you're going to see, but look like it come out from your system. This is the poop mixed with the water, those kind of thing, and then they will go. You will have to wear the mask, and the doctor will do the analysis for you, what it is, what it that, what it kind of mean, blah blah blah. For me, quite interesting. Okay, and then another thing they have the service. This is my guy, the one that do Thai massage. He's a teacher too now. He teaches the Wat Po. He's one of the very famous Thai massage for that. A lot of people have to go to school study from that and then train. He's a doctor, so he teach too, and then he do the massage too. So he the one who eliminate my knot on my back when they first figured out I got the diabetes. So that kind of thing. So Thai now, this is Thai people that they're capable to do the liver detox. It's going to help your system. Okay. And this is a schematic, the routine, the actual routine that I do, that I manage to bring SBA1C 9.3 to 7.0. That my goal. I set it up to where, okay, slow but sure, I would say probably 9 months, something like that. I want to make sure everything it work. But actually, within 3 months, I already reverse it from 9.3. Within 6 months, I already from 9.3 to 7.0 because it starts slowly coming down. So when they hit the 7, and then that when the time all the pill that I experimented to where if the pill really work in my system, okay, we did go to that into that chart and explain it to you clearly how I do them, okay. And then of course got a permit from the doctor that they said I don't take this. He said, oh, never mind, you can do something. I said, I will do the herb. I will take care of myself this way. I will experiment with 2 pills, what will happen, because I'm curious to know how it functions in my system. Okay, that's why I take the pill and I manage it, successfully manage it to where I eliminate it. Okay, from 3 pills to none. That's what it is. Okay, and the statin is from day one when I try to push it to me, and then I take 1 pill. My body went berserk because I got, muscle pain, aching pain. I got dizziness. I got diarrhea. I got all kinds of things. I said, no, I don't want to. This is too strong for my system. So I told my doctor I don't take it, and he said okay. And then I say I will take the pill. That's what I start looking to the herb supplement. So because I know Thai herb, like turmeric, what they do to your system, and bitterness taste, those kind of bitterness pill, like the bitterness gourd, those kind of thing, that it's too bitter, you cannot eat it, and if they already processed for you, you can take it. It's no problem with that. In the capsule, this is all herb, okay. Mutisol, I take that too. Turmeric, ginger, and then they add more ginger, more garlic, or everything into the system. Load with the herb, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. I add more water into the system. Before, when I start with 2, and then I added 3, and now every day regularly it's 4. So even though I already 7.0, and then I add 2 cup of tea. That's what tea is. Help me clean my urine easily. They just keep on pushing out, so the water is clear. So like every day in the morning when you pee, you will see some yellowness, some this, some that. By the time we start drinking 2 bottles of water and 2 cup of tea, everything come out clear. So, and then you keep on do your routine. So you will literally pee all day, but it's water come out clean, so clear that it solidly my proof that my water intake is good, because the green tea it helped a lot for me, and I can see it because I drink green tea within 1 hour or 2 hours I gotta pee. So when it's pee one, and then within another half an hour, I pee again, those kind of thing. So then all I have to do is make sure that I don't dehydrate it. So I have to drink enough water. So, but some people say, "Oh, we drink by the gallon." I say, "You overwhelm your system with the water. It's not good. Your body can shock, and then now everything just start frying if you doing that." Do you have to learn how to measure how much the water really you want to do intake? Because the doctor can tell you, "Oh, you drink that much, but your system is small. Your system has problem. So how do they know how much they're going to eat? You're going to drink." I mean, you have to do your own experiment. If you drink only 3 water a day, a cup of green tea, a cup of coffee, then you don't have enough water to your system. You become thirsty, right away. So everything, you are your own doctor. You know what to do, okay? And then reduce my wine. Usually I'm a good drinker anyway. I started when I was 14, so, and I never quit. So when I got diabetes, I reduced it down. I don't do hard liquor. I don't do hard liquor for a long time anyway, but I still drink wine. A whole bottle by myself every night, I have no problem. But now I cannot do it. I can do only 1 glass. Is that okay for me? Because I want to make sure that my body goes back to where normal. Then after that, I can drink a lot more, whatever. I can have 1 day off for the drunk, so those kind of things. That my kind of guy. I like to think that way, and because I have friends who doing, because we all everyone that they know, they all drink, and just drink 1 card. No, it doesn't finish in that bottle. We don't stop, so we got. I don't call drinking problem. I think it's joy. When I drink, I joy. I'm more happy. I don't get hesitate. I don't get annoyed. So it just give me want to talk, want to have conversation, that kind of thing. Put me in a good mood. That's why I always drink. So then in the routine, I add a lot of herb, fresh herb. Anything I try to eat every day, something, or sometimes I add 2, 3 things at once and eat, like I do stir fry or, those kind of things. So even if I cook the curry, I want to curry that have a lot more herb, those kind of thing. Or sometimes I add the fresh herb in there just for the extra, those kind of thing. And then the big thing that I did change it, the sugar. When I study about sugar, and how the manufacturing process, how the process from the raw material to sugar, and what are the toxins that they put in to do in the process. Then I finally understand. Oh, okay, this is what they do. If you go to the sugar section, that's the big section to just go to that video, so you will learn a lot more, hell a lot more. I don't see anybody put like the way I do it, because I did it because I curious, and because I'm the chef, I have to know to do all the, okay, you talk about monk fruit, sugar, those kind of things. And then my curiosity to lead me to do a lot of research on that. So I keep the whole thing a full shebang. You will know all about sugar, and then you can make a decision which one to use. And we talk about the sugar to use certain kind of thing, certain kind of food, that kind of thing. And then you can forget about the white sugar, because that's the process. When you know the process, you don't want to eat it. So put it that way, because I do I tell you the process about from sugar cane, okay, from palm sugar, from all the different types of palm sugar, and then from the amalgams, those kind of things that give you three solid way that they do sugar, and which one you're going to use, which one is useful for you. If you have diabetes, you have to have the choice to make, so it will not damage your system too much, okay? But you still taste flavor, texture, everything still in place. Okay, I already did the research for you, experiment to you, go for it, looking, and you will understand it, and then hopefully you go for it and change the system, your sugar, those kind of things, that I think you will have more power for yourself, okay? If you keep on eating bad things, then your body not going to reverse it. Either you go neutral or you go further down. So when it hit plateau, it will crash. So then meaning you die. So, and then I study about it, portion control, in Thai food, when you do one plate meal, it will have a little bit this, a little bit that is a small thing, but when you put it up the whole plate, it's a lot of things. So that is good enough to do your diabetes meal. So, and then you have to make sure you have all the nutrients that you need, vitamin that you need, those kind of things, that it becomes the food portion that I derive it, and then I experiment it, and I put it how many percent of each meal you're going to do. You put the meat, that much, and then what are the herbs you're going to do, how many percent of herb you're going to do. That the experimental portion control that I created. Okay, I don't think I haven't seen anybody doing it, so, but I did that, and you're welcome to learn that, because it's going to help you with your routine for the reversing diabetes, okay? And this is the drink that they create. If you have lime, you have this is apple cider vinegar, and then you have warm water, and you have salt. That's all these three things, four things here, okay? You have to do that before meal. When they first started, I do it every meal, but after I stable it, now I do only one meal in the morning, because during the day, I don't know what I eat, the accumulation in my stomach, and this thing is going to go in, help daily cleaning all those things. So just to make sure, eventually I will quit. If I go travel, I cannot get a hand of this, so then I don't have to drink. The next day I come in and drink. I can go for 2-3 days or a whole week, those kind of things. So drink this before meal, because it already, reverse it, and then you be okay. But I still use it to clean it up my body, because every day I don't know what I eat. I eat this, I eat that. I snack this, snack that, because every ingredient or everything that you bought from, the store, you don't know what you get in there. So the best way to protect yourself, you just detox it. You're literally preventing your system to crash, okay? And try to be happy, talk to people, talk to your family, fight with your husband or whatever you try to do. and then make them, okay, honey, I don't have to straight, come and talk to me. Those kind of things. So it just try to be funny. Those kind of things. That try to eliminate the stress, because stress sometimes you worry too much. Oh, I don't have enough money. I need to do this. I want this. I want that. You can eliminate that. You know, especially the meditation will help you to try to throw away that thought and stay with the present. Then you will okay. So and then you can eliminate the stress. And then exercise, I walk because I have dog. I always have dog. So I have 2 dogs, and then we walk the dogs every day. So that exercise. Sometimes they do bench press to get your arm muscle to do things. Because this is when I was first start. I got stomach. I got a little bit everything start popping up. So I weigh probably about 75 pounds, almost 80 pounds. So when I finished it within 3 months, I come up with a 65, 60 pounds. I lost a lot of weight. So 10, 15 pounds, almost 20 pounds without, you still eating, you still do routine, but your body function better, you don't have aching pain, you don't have swollen, you don't have any of those inflammation inside your body. So this is my successful routine that I do. Okay, you're welcome to use it. If you have a question, you can leave the note on, shoot me the question after you watch this video. And don't forget to subscribe to help me out a little bit too. Press like and subscribe. It will be good for me. Other people can see it. So my goal is, since I have it, I did successfully. I want to share with you guys. I think it's legitimate. And if I can set somebody some life, so I'm happy to see that my job is done. I did a good job. So. But I think it's already did a good job for me, and that's why I share with people in the world. Whoever get a hand on it, go for it, because you will save yourself with this routine. Okay? So I will tell you a little bit more about the routine. That like when I wake up, first thing I do is water, measuring my blood pressure, measuring my blood sugar, take my pill. This is when I first start, and then I take my pill that before I do the vitamin there. So and then have my coffee. So when my diabetes, when I get into my program, eliminate all these pills, so I start taking my my herb supplement. Okay, in the midday, that's what I do. Before meal, I do my drink. Okay, because I don't have breakfast. This is what I do, and then I call them late brunch. They have, breakfast and lunch, really, but it's late. I will put into because I do intermittent fasting. Before 8 hours, when I put into 6 hours, I eat 2 meals. I start eating my thing at lunchtime. Okay, and I start adding more water, more tea, my drink, coffee and tea, those kind of thing, and then my meal. So the meal, this is a diabetic meal, from diabetic cooking. There is going to be a class pretty soon. So you see, you eat cucumber, that's for your kidney. Okay, you eat egg for your protein to get your deal with your electrolyte dysfunctions. Those kind of thing. It gives you more hormone, the growth hormone. And when you cook the egg, don't try to cook it until it totally cooked. It hard boil, those kind of thing. You have to do partially hard boil, or if you fry an egg, you still have to be running. Okay. Stay away with omelet because everything will dry, so you overcook the egg. because sometimes if you do the omelet, when you undercook it and you have add something into the system, the meat or anything in there, then it become like a fishy, become the chicken eat or duck eat, all kind of thing. You can smell them and in a place and it's not fun to eat. Okay, and then when I feel hungry, I do the snack, but this snack can be in the evening before bedtime too, because the snack can you can do nut, just 3 nuts, and then I add more water, I add more tea, that kind of thing. And then in the evening, then what I do, if I do before I do my drink in the morning, more every meal, but now I do only the morning part. In the evening I don't, so I will eat my meal, cook my meal and eat right away, but I add the wine to the system. That's the one glass I can do, and then take my pill, my not the pill, my herb, no, my herbal pill, that what I used, and then add more tea. Yeah, and before I go to bed I will do my measurement again, the same thing, the heart, blood pressure, blood sugar, and then I drink the water, more water, constantly drink more water, and then my last cup of water is 2 hours before bed. That's my routine. So because I will cook every meal I make, and it's the portion they want to eat. They didn't make sure have meat, vegetable, or some kind of, the cold remedy for the food. So you see I don't have a lot of rice. Sometimes I have tortilla. Sometimes I have a little bit of noodle. Like tortilla, I got the 2-3 pieces. This is all I can handle. And I have meat, of course. Constantly have meat. Vegetable, meat, raw vegetable, or something that they do. It become routine, and when you get into it, you will love it because you can invent a lot of new dish for yourself, the thing that you like. When you understand it, know how to cook them, then you'll be good. Okay. So this is more detail on the special acidic drink, that the drink before meal. Okay. Usually the apple cider vinegar that you need 1 tablespoon. You make sure it's organic, raw, unfiltered. Yeah, and with mother. Okay, that your probiotic. So these things is going to help your system a lot. Okay, and then you have citric acid from lime to get about 1 or 2 lime or 4 tablespoons. Okay, then you have the electrolyte, which is because the pink Himalayan salt, it had low sodium and had a lot of mineral. Okay, that your electrolyte of the day. Okay, or you can eat more of that, but this is your starting morning, that your electrolyte. And then you have warm water. Why have to be warm water? Warm water, it could help you activate the digestive tract. So go into your stomach, and then if the temperature change your stomach, you wake your stomach up. Oh, food's coming, but you already have a lot of nutrients to go in there, and then they start the process, and then they put that into your small intestine, and then now they start digestion. So they already digest all of it. You already put that thing in place in your system. So you have electrolyte, you have probiotic, you have citric, and then it go into your digestion system. Isn't that fun? I think it's clever because I use the technique. This is the Indian Chinese like to drink warm water with their meal. So that I did take that from them. And this is the citric acid. I have a Mexican friend. They will asked him, they would they encouraged me to try to do that toxic vegetable lime juice, and you just take open the lime, cut it in half and then squeeze in your mouth. That is painful, but it's helpful. But that's what it come from them. The Mexican, they love to do that, and that is just Chinese and Indian. Okay, and this is the white people that they use all these, you know, apple cider vinegar, because in Thailand before we don't have it. It's all import. Now they able to grew the apple in Thailand at the northern part. So now they start doing the apple cider vinegar. So it's some they come out in good quality, but still I haven't really tasted a lot of it because I don't. If I don't have the diabetic, don't have the thing, and we drink it because when I cook, I use acidic from fruit, vegetable, from leaf, those kind of thing. So, but now you have to integrate this into your system, and then you drink it every day, 10, 15, 20 minutes before meal. Usually I make this drink first, and then I start prepping my meal, cooking my meal with 10, 15 minutes. By that time we start eating, so that's the good time to, to do that. Because when you get this one away, you got 20 minutes to cook your meal. So, especially breakfast, you don't eat that much anyway, so it's easy to make, okay? Because when I did all the time, constantly, it's become a preventative medicine for me because I don't get cold, flu. I never have. I never do flu shot. I've been here almost 30, almost 40 years. I never have flu shot. No, I did. I did one. I got one flu shot, and then I get sick for almost 6, 7 days getting the flu because I want to try it out, and that was the problem. And then never did that since. Then I go around ask all the Asian people, the Thai people, the Laotian, the Cambodian, Vietnamese. I was asking them, "Did you do the flu shot every year?" You can see, I can say, no, nobody does because we got the same problem. Minute we put the flu shot in there, you have the flu. So when they don't do it, nobody do it, and they will get flu. Most of the time, sometimes they never get cold either. That because the food, the body is good already, so you don't try to put something that your body, it doesn't exist. Like the flu thing. So this is a big thing for the Asian. The flu, most Asian don't take it unless you're born here, and you eat Western food. So that's what you get. But for us, we don't. So we do a lot of herb and spice, those kind of thing. So we don't get cold. That is, for me, it is surprising me like automatically I don't have any of those. I don't have acid reflection anymore. I used to have a lot of allergy for all kind of things. Now even pollen not bothering me. So usually, when the summer to spring, all the grass coming out, they start blooming. That's what it got really, really bad before I do the drinks over. Now I don't have any problem. This is within almost finished the spring. Last year I don't have it. This year I still don't have it. And then they prove it to me. Okay, this thing it worked for me. Saved me a lot of money. Okay, and then it's a good thing to drink it because it waking up and cleaning your metabolism system. That the name of the game for the special drink that I created. Okay, it just put here and there and then and put it together, and then it come out successful. Welcome to you. Because if you help your body, it helps a lot of things because everything comes from the thing that it is natural. It's natural. It's natural. This thing is a probiotic, so it's really cleaning your system and cleansing your system easily. Okay, use them. Welcome to use it. I created it for you. I successful for it. Go for it. Free. So this is the pill adjustment that I do, okay? Because you have to have the data. So like the established data, you want to template, I can just shoot me a note so we post it. So then you can download it and you can make a copy and do whatever. But you going to have the blank piece of the data, the table, but no, filling, because did it when I filled it by hand, so then I can take it everywhere I go. Okay, you have to do the blood pressure and you have to do the blood sugar. Okay, and this all the thing it could to help you when you put it in Excel, interpolate it, and graph it, and then now you can do a lot of interpretations. So what you're going to do next with your pill. So when it started, lisinopril, okay, that your blood pressure, okay, I think, yeah, lisinopril. Yeah, the lisinopril is for hypertension or the lower high blood pressure. Okay, this is what I start. This is what, because I want to know it the pill. The reason I take the pill because I want to know what the pill does to my body if I keep on taking. Because when I study, I heard a lot of people, oh, this pill doing that for me, this pill doing that for me. I like to experiment myself because I don't know if my body is more special or my body is wrecked. So if whatever they say true or not true, a lot of people say. And then I found out it's true when you take a lot of lisinopril, your electrolyte function will occur and that you have a problem. You can't get a heart on. So that was the problem. That's why I say now I have to speed it up, accelerate it to find a way to eliminate the pill. So that's what I come up with a lot of things, change our food and behavior, those kind of things. And this is a pill that what I do is when they first started 5 milligram, and then they go up to 10 milligram because it doesn't do anything in my body because the carb is still way high up. So and then just from 10 to 20, 20 to 40. This is based on the manufacturing that they have 5 milligram, 10 milligram, 20 milligram. I think the max is 40 milligram. So then when I hit 40, so something start my curve, my data started falling down. Okay, and then I keep on doing that. You see, it's steadily falling down, and then it does steadily falling down. That it take about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, and then I start eliminated I start eliminating process. So from 40, I reduce to 30 and wait for 2-3 weeks and let's see if the graph going to change something. So they were in the 40, they were falling down below, below the mean curve. And then they say, oh, wow, it go further. If I keep on doing, if it go further down, and that is going to damage my system too, because you have accumulated a lot of things. Then I go to 30 and see, okay, they start slowing up a little bit, they start slowing up a little bit, and then to where the 20 to 10, they go to the mean, and then they hang around like that, okay? And then by the time you know it, it's 10 milligram and then 0 milligram. So then I take no pill after that. So, but my body didn't affect anything because the way the data show me, I pretty guaranteed, okay, I did the right thing. So it's the same as metformin. I start with 500, it go 500, and half of it is 250. You have to break the pill in half. So, and metformin, it go up and down quicker, you know, and stable, more stable. Okay, oh, this thing it worked pretty well. So I take 500, and then by the time I finish, it's zero. Okay, within 3 months. So 2.5 months, I think, I managed to finish all the pill. The statin, Lisovat, because this is what you want to know is statin here. So in front of here, that a lot of manufacturing they use different name, but statin, that thing is when you have high cholesterol. Okay, but my cholesterol is about 2 or 3 points above the maximum, so I would caution to them that I don't want to take it because I've been reading all this is not good to your system. And then they would, oh, okay, you tie it out. I tie one pill, and then I got a lot of problems. I got headache, swear headache, muscle pain, nauseated, those kind of thing. And then I took one pill. After the pill died, I was like, no, 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 no. It's not for me. Whoever taking it, I don't know how they tolerate it. I think the manufacturing crazy here, the drug industry try to kill me. I don't know. I say, no, I don't take it. And then I have to come up with what is it I'm going to take and find a way. That's why they change the food, change the thing, add more medicinal property into my food, take some pill that is not, Western pill with herbal, those kind of thing. So it worked well for me. This is the technique that I use, okay? Now, let's look into the real data, like I started in 2022, at the end 2022, and then this is finished in 2023, almost a year, but it's just half the year in already successful reversed it, and I keep on going to see if it is stable or sustainable. So you see all these graphs, every period I say, okay, what happened when I take a lot of pill and electrolyte dysfunction syndrome start to appear? You know, suddenly I couldn't get a heart on. I don't have the sexual feeling. What happening? I used to be a number one, so now suddenly I don't think about it. And then when I try to do it, I didn't get a heart on. And then, oh my God, that pill tried to kill me, tried to kill my sex life. So okay, I have to do something. So this is when I started. It's pretty high, so it go 170 and go up. When the pill start to affect, they start coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. So from the thing you start doing good, when the time where the pill is 20 milligram, 30 milligram, 40 milligram, those kind of thing. They're high up, everything coming down below this, that the mean of 135. So they say, this is going to be the problem if you keep on going down. So that means you're already successful, bring it down to here. Then you start adding the pill, you know, I mean, reducing the pill because this one we keep on pushing, you know. From this, when we start in nothing happening, the pill when it start increasing the strength of the pill 20 to 40, when 40 everything drop like this, okay. And then at the same as your electrolyte function start to progress. So, and then when they start the landing, it's helping down a little bit more stable, you know. And then by the time I eliminate 20 milligram of that, so everything going to where the normal mean is going to be about 135. So everything is quite stable. That's why I'm looking for the stable. You see the curve, it goes like this, like it's not far away from 135. That is normal, because you cannot just go see, oh, it go up and state it up that way. No, that's not how it works. You go up and down, like a zigzag like that. All I want to do, watch out it doesn't go below that. So, and that is with the keto low carb help, the reduction the pill, reducing the pill is hell, and the lambing is hell. So it show you, prove it to me that okay, this is stable, this is process is working, okay, and successfully eliminated pill. That the most important, and then it's successful. Okay, now we go to the next one. So now you talk about metformin for the blood sugar. Okay, when it was this is more interesting when they start taking pill, right? Everything start coming down, coming down, coming down. But if you come further, they're going down to 100. That's what it make me nervous, because I would ask my doctor, can I die for this? Blood sugar is going too low, you know. Usually they're 100 something more, and you go too low, you can, shock and die. My doctor was laughing at me. I said, no, you're not going to die because I was afraid I'm going to die asleep, because the blood sugar keep on falling. So he said, you're not going to die because your body is going to wake you up before they tell you, oh, okay, now you can die, now you wake up, those kind of thing. So he kind of funny. I say, okay, now, but I say it go too low, that's good, not good for the system. So what I do is just when I start IF, right, and still doing a little bit of pill, doing the pill, and they start going up. Okay, oh, something changing because of the intermittent fasting. So I keep on doing it, and then I keep on going up, going down, going up, going down, and then at one point it go really low, one point it go really high. So that means, oh, it's not stable, and then sometimes it go to 109 or kind of thing. I said, this is not right, this is not good. When I do the lamb drink, now everything start to progress, and my pill, because I reducing the pill, all those kind of things, from 500 to 250, those kind of things. By the time it 2 months later, 2, 3, almost 3 months later, so you can see the things start changing. So when I changing, adjusting my pill, doing my drink, those kind of thing, and then I see my blood sugar start to get stable. It doesn't go up too high, or it doesn't go too low, or circle around to 137, those kind of things. So I have more data, but I don't know where it went. So anyway, it is stable like that. It doesn't show up. You see, before it goes, when you up here, you take a pill, it go up and down, keep on going down. So when you eliminate the pill, you add something to the system, they go up, shooting up, because the pill and the system start changing, and suddenly you coming down and you fall, you going back up, you go up, shoot all the way up. So this is what you want the data for, and then do interpretations of what kind of thing to help you adjusting your meal, adjusting your pill, that kind of thing. This is going to be helpful. You need the data, okay? So the morning blood sugar is always fluctuated, because when you fast too long, your body try to get rid of a lot of things, and then your blood sugar is always high, usually higher. When at night, before I go to bed, I take this data. So when you take the pill, it go up and down a little bit. It is still pretty good, 500. Maintain stable, give you a good data below 137, okay? And then because I want to get rid of the pill, so IF, and then when you start IF, everything shoot it up right away. You keep on going, keep on going. Before I was going to that point, 245. Oh my God, I might got a problem for my blood sugar. And then I said, okay, let's keep on going, doing what it does when intermittent fasting routine going in place. Everything start dropping, from 200 to 106 right away. And then it start jerking around up and down, up and down. And then when I start the alarm duty, shooting back up again, and then now it start coming down and it get lower, below the mean, keep on going down, going down, going down when I eliminate the pill. So they're going up a little bit, and then the system in place, then they be coming down, and then they go allow, 100, 108. This is my night sugar test, okay? Blood sugar test. So it meaning the system is working, is consistent. Okay, do what I do, that what it proving data that I have. Okay, it working. So I want to put it out one more thing here, the stress response, because this thing is happening after I already reversed it, and then suddenly I lost my partner, and then everything fly. Like my blood sugar, start going up, my blood pressure start going up. I start getting more nervous, I start getting annoyed, I start getting angry and pissed off, those kind of things. So that is getting not a pretty picture. So then I have to dig it down. Each straight, it caught all this, change. So because I was stable, normal for a good, almost 6-7 months, and then suddenly I lost this and thing coming up. So then I have to do the research and then find out what's happening. So this stress can cause the problem for the diabetic people, people that have diabetes. So I don't know, or it can cause to anybody, when you have a stress. Then I'm curious to know, when you have a stress, what will happen to your blood pressure and blood sugar. So if you don't have a stress, you don't have that much to bring, everything is stable. So then they have to go into the pituitary gland study body, and what they do, they just secreting, telling the signal, and have the hormone coming out, and the hormone went to the adrenal gland on the liver, and at the top of the liver, which is like over here. So, and then everything passed through the system, and now you have two hormones that they created, adrenaline and cortisol. But the cortisol, that what it coming out from these adrenal gland, then that what is a stress hormone. Okay, and the stress hormone go into your bloodstream, and then it go to your lung. Now you beat fast, you do like that, or irregular breathing. So when you get stress, now you start sweating. Now you start have a clamp in your stomach, digestion slow or difficult to poop, those kind of thing. And then your heart going beat a boom, 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 or irregular fast beating, those kind of thing. Your vision become tunnel instead of bright and shiny, and your pupil become smaller. That something that affect in your body when you have a stress, and you can see your blood pressure, blood vessel, it start popping out, and you can start seeing more color. Oh, that stress caught it, because normally you don't see that much. They go inside nicely. Suddenly you see that color, that increasing blood pressure, they make you stress. Okay, and you say now, they're increasing blood pressure. That's why my blood pressure go up, And then we look into the liver. The liver is start converting the glycogen to glucose. That the glucose is going back to the system. Now suddenly you got high blood sugar. Just from the stress, you got two things there. That what you're looking for: blood pressure and blood sugar. That what is cortisol or an adrenaline that give it to you. So, but the more likely the cortisol to give you more problem. Okay, when you stress, your blood sugar and blood pressure will be shooting up. Okay, just to make sure you understand that, because most of the time they say, "Oh, I don't know what happened to my body. Suddenly everything is go off the whack." So if you don't have a stress, it's okay. When you have a stress, that's what you have to look into it. Okay, that what the problem, how you can manage your stress. Because what I do the teaching of Buddha, this is the law of nature. To try, if negative thought coming in, try to throw it out a little way so they don't think about it. Stay focused and you're breathing together, you stay in present. And because everything is righted up, you can eliminate them right away. So then you don't have to stress, so you stay calm. That technique that I use, and then you will come to use. But I think that is useful because this is a law of nature, not religions. Okay, it's a technique how do you get away, take away your negative thought in your head, so then you don't become stressful. Okay, isn't that fun? Okay, because adrenaline, that another thing is a lot of misconceptions, a lot of sodium. Okay, when they say allow you take a lot of sodium is no good, it to kill your liver and kill your kidney. And now you see a lot of research, a lot of things, a lot of doctors come take it out. The sodium doesn't kill your liver, it doesn't do those things. It's the liver. I mean, the adrenal gland is regulated. So how much is that? If you don't use it, it doesn't come into the system, or you don't have enough. They secrete all these things that they control all the control the hormone, control the sodium, control the potassium. You know that's why when the diabetes, oh your potassium too high, then you have to go do things. You're gonna do this. You go to the hospital, get more shot, or relax, those kind of thing. That adrenal gland is the one to control that glucose hormone. You know, sodium, potassium, and your electrolyte dysfunction. So your not this is your productive male the human productive system that controlled by adrenal gland too. So you, because adrenal gland it regulates the hormone, stress, and your metabolism. So this is a lot of things going on, but when you know you have stress, it more of the time when you try to drink the water, your hand is shaking. You try to go to the bathroom, you can't do it. You like become constipated, and a lot of itching. I see a lot of people itching, and although that suddenly the itching because of stress, and then nausea. They want to vomit it, and you have the headache. Sometimes you have ear aches, those kind of things. It come from the stress. But now you understand that why suddenly it's shooting up. That's why you need the data. So then I reverse it. I doesn't do my data precisely like that. I do from time to time. Sometimes my body is kind of weird, and I do blood test, and I do the sugar test. They say, well, what it all about? So then you know, but it doesn't go constantly like a 2-3 day high, those kind of thing. No, like one day going up a little bit, next day back to normal. So that it don't, you don't have to really straight it out, okay? Because the data are going to tell you at the beginning, and after that you don't need it. For me, I don't need it. So now I know, because my body function, how, what I can do, what I cannot do, how my body function. So that when you understand that, you know that, then you can control it. Okay. Since I have established my data, so my data equal to, that is for myself to do interpretation, to do my meal, to do my pill, to do all those. But you still have to do all the blood test every 4 months. So like you see the non-fattening lipid panel when they do blood test, like their standard is less than equal to 239, but my 214, and they try to give me statin. That what you have to look into your data, because this is I belong to Kaiser, so that what it the data come from them when I do the blood test. So I would like to share it with you. So just for education for you, okay? That they will try to convince you to take this statin. But I take one, and then I only one pill in my life. So that all it is. So I wouldn't take it anymore, because they will say, "Oh, it's too close. We're afraid of this. We're afraid of that." That's what they do. That's what they say, and they even give me the specialist to do this, to that. I say, no, I don't want to support the drug industry. I think my body is good. I will manage it. That's all I say to them. And they take one. They assign a pill for me anyway, so I take one already, and then I just throw it away. I say, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, and then my triglyceride is, I don't know the data collected. My value is 82. So it has no meaning to me, and what kind of value did it keep, and then that explanation still not understand that much pretty well, but it did it way below 180, 179 milligram per deciliter. So I don't know about that one. Is the value is correct, or your normal value is correct? So I didn't know. So that's why the doctor didn't say anything. So my HDL, the value from you have to be greater than 40. I'm 47. So everything's still in range, whatever I do. So based on that, what I adjusting the pill, I eliminate the pill. This is what come out after that test. Okay. So we look into the trends a little bit. So there is cholesterol. So when I started about that much, that long time, 2018, 2019, they start going up, and then they hit 220, and then they start coming down. So this is the data that I have at this point. Yeah, I should have more, but that all the triglycerides is coming down, SDL coming down, the LDL calculated it down. So all of this value is that you start to see it's good, coming out just because you change your food, you add intermittent fasting, you eliminate the pill, so everything going back, start slowly back to normal. Okay? Blood test, you need. So it's more about blood test, when you start it like that, it shoots it up, coming down. More the time I look at it, this one they didn't mention too much. That didn't mention too much. That the potassium, the create about your liver function, kidney function, all those kind of things. Everything start to inflate the performance. It's pretty good. So that's what you need. Why you need the blood test, so you have the data accumulation, so you can learn about it. Look at it. So, okay, what's happening? It out of the range again? What did they do? Or how do I collect it? Those kind of thing. Everything have to do with your food and your behavior, not the pill. That's the way I see it. Okay? So see my HbA1c, when I find out that I got diabetes, that what it go that high, and it start coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. So and then it becomes stable from the data with no pill. Okay, that is HbA1c. It's proof to you the system that I set it up, it work. Okay. So here the HbA1c test in progress. So this is when you have your data and you put in the Excel, and then you can clap it out, and then you can show to the people that what you do, and then to confirm that this is how the progress test doing. Okay, when I first started, it the full pill with 9.3 percent of HbA1c. So I started on the December 12, 2022. Okay, and then 2 months later, so I see the reduced pill, is 8.6%. Okay, and then another 2 months later, so it becomes 7.9% with lead pill. Okay, and now it's about another 2 months, so you got the 7.0. That is 6 months later. 2, 4, 6 months later. That what you become no pill and in the range of 7.0. And then I do accumulation, or they keep on going, measuring, doing what I do, and I want to make sure that I know the process it work, the system it work, but now I want to know it's sustainable. Okay, and then I went to 6 months, it's still 7.0, and I eliminate all the pill. I do all my routine work, food, and do intermittent fasting. It proved to me it's sustainable. Okay, that's why I say it's successful. What I do to reverse diabetes. Okay, if you like this kind of thing, doing your own thing, so you can follow what I do. I can. You have question, you can shoot me the question in this video. Okay, I did not tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. I can show you how you do it, how I do it. Okay, but a lot of cooking thing, I have no problem to give you advice. The medical thing, no, it is for education, so you do it. But to do the kind of work that I do, I can advise you. I have no problem with that. Okay, how to take the data, how to collect the data, what kind of food you eat, blah blah blah. You try it out, you make your decisions, and this is how I show you how it can be successful to reversing your diabetes. So if you have it, probably you don't need the pill at all. You start it from there when you know it. Okay, but more likely they will give you a pill. You do the pill. If you do like I do, you start with the pill, take record and record it and interpret your data, and then you start do adjustment. So with assist your doctor, or if you don't have the doctor, what to do. So then this could be appropriate for you to try to use it, follow it, and then it. All I want to do, if you have diabetes, and learn how to save yourself. And if you get away with it like me, so I'm happy for you. Okay, all you have to do is try. Okay, but it doesn't take that long. So, and you have to make sure after you reverse it, it have to be sustainable. So right now I can eat anything, I can do anything, but the portion control I still watch out. Sugar I still watch out, those kind of thing. Okay, and hopefully you will be very happy with it. Okay, if you see all the episodes that they put in there, the EP, so is about 9 of them. So the next one is going to be for cooking episode. Next episode is going to be cooking. So cooking diabetes food. So all right, I think you're happy with that. If you're not, I already happy that if you're not, that's your problem, not my problem. When you learn it, you will be eliminate your problem. Then you will be happy. When you're happy, just give me a call, yell. Okay, thank you. Now you understand what the techniques that how I use it, how I do them, how I reverse the diabetes. Okay, it's not too complicated. It take time. So, but if you are consistent doing things, you'll be okay because it doesn't. It's not too complicated. I try to explain it the best I could. Yeah, on everything that I do, information, data, those kind of thing. I hope this is helpful for you, people who have diabetes and understand it. Okay, this is Chef Phant. Thank you for watching. Okay, we're going to go to the cooking video now. From you continue with the cooking video in the next session. Thank you. Love you.